Well, it's funny. I mean, I work in politics and the media too, and I think we've slipped below the used car salesman as far as public opinion goes, which is a little tragic, but there we have it. Now, look, some people don't realise what a large part writing plays in public life. Whether you want to be a priest giving a sermon or a politician giving a speech, good writing is what makes a great politician. Now, this is a bit of a cheeky question, so you don't have to answer it. But were you able to tell which of your political peers were crap writers? Because I have a suspicion that it shines through if they're reliant on others to find their words.
Oh, I won't name names here, but yes, I think that's the sad reality of politics, right? That not only do you have to be a good writer, you have to be a good researcher. And actually, Alexandra, you have to have principles. You have to have something that you believe in that is going to enable you to articulate things on behalf of your people. If you're just going to be a weather vane, well, we've seen where that has ended up, particularly for the Liberal and National parties. It's ended up with them out of office.
I'm actually going to amend our used car salesman thing and say that I think weather presenters might be the least trusted people in the country now that they paint their maps bright red and put little flames over everything as if that's going to change the world. So we'll put them at the very bottom and that we feel a bit better then. But look, you bounced around political parties from the Liberals to the Nationals to One Nation. Did your politics change, or have you found that the political parties in Australia have been shifting their politics, in particular, toward the left?
The latter, absolutely the latter. I mean, I joined the Queensland National Party when I was very young, and I even got the plaque on the wall. 25 years in that party, Alexandra. I can remember reading when I joined that party this little booklet, which was their platform. And I've got to tell you, right, you'd almost find that it's verbatim what the Queensland National Party stood for back in the day. So there has been a major shift in political parties towards the left, both on the left and the right. And now, the party that was mainstream, the National Party that I joined back in the 90s, is now represented by One Nation. That's my firm belief. There's some that's still in the National Party and the Liberals that hold true to those sort of conservative values. Media like to call them right-wing values, whatever. They are the values that the party's supposed to hold. In fact, if you go into the constitution of the National Party, it actually says that the National Party is to be a conservative force in Australia that strives to bring about a Christian society. You ask many of those National Party MPs and senators that are there in Canberra, which one of them actually believes that? I think you'd be very surprised. You got some that do, Barnaby Joyce, Matt Canavan, but there's some that just don't adhere to it whatsoever, and it's worse than the Liberal Party.